In this video, we're going to show you how to use the Reserve Merged Block Worksheet. This worksheet is simply the last 14 days of the previous block month, along with the present block month, that will help you to plot out what your desired month should look like for the month that you're bidding. For this example, I've got the January 2021 month overlapping into the February block month. So we're planning our schedule for the February block month. The February block month goes from January 31st to March 1st. X's will represent days on, and blank days will be days off. On the first bid line, I've simply put the priority days that I want off. In this example, I'm going to go with weekends. Weekends off. Remember, if you use the weekends off, so day of the actual word weekends, PBS will attempt to give you as many weekends off as possible. If you list them by date, you are listing them in priority order from left to right. After putting my weekends off in, I only have 9 days off, and you're entitled to 13. So I'm going to place some days off here at the end of the month in hopes of doing some VE. VE can only be done at the end of the month when all of your days on for the company have been completed, and only if these days off at the end of the month are non-GDOs. Any credit acquired within these last days of the month will go on top of your 75 hours. Any credit acquired prior to that, if you bid for a pre-select on a day off or a pre-select on the first day of your days on, that credit will go within your 75 hours. So here we've got our priorities listed. Now let's try and plot them out on a schedule. Noting that we've got this person working the last 10 days of January, so they're going to require the first 4 days of February off, unless they waive a blocking rule, but we'll cover that soon. You cannot work less than 2 days on, so we're going to forego the Saturday here to make that legal, then 2 days off. You cannot have less than 2 days off anywhere in the month unless it's the beginning of the month or the end of the month or the day prior to or following vacation. And of course, for days on, you could have a single day or 2 days on at the beginning of the month or the end of the month. Here at the end of the month, we've now lost 3 of the days that we had planned off at the beginning of the month because we required them to honor the Form 14 blocking rule here. So you're going to lose them here. And now this should be 13. So we've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 days off. That is a legal block without waiving any of the blocking rules. However, if we waived the Form 14 blocking rule, we could get away with a single day off here. And then all of your time off should be able to be honored. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Again, you cannot work only 2 days on. Therefore, we're going to have to either work here or here. So let's put us here and give us a day off here. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 days off. That too is another legal pattern as long as you waive the Form 14 blocking rule to allow yourself to have only 1 day off here. Now, if we waived the Form 14 again, but allowed ourselves to work here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 off, 2 off, we could have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 days off. So you could get yourself 9 days off at the end of the block month, which it would be nice if you also bid 9 days off at the beginning of March for a total of 18 days off in a row. In this example, we've got the person with the last 4 days of January off. We're waiving 1 and 7, and now this person can have 13 days off in the middle of the block month. This is only possible. The only time you can have 13 days off altogether is in the middle of the month, if you have some time off at the end of the previous month, and if you waive 1 and 7. So those 3 things have to apply. These days off being in the middle of the month can, in a 30-day block month, you've got some flexibility to change those by 1 or 2 days. So you could have the 10th to the 22nd off, or the 9th to the 21st off, or the 8th to the 20th off. So having time off at the end of the month in order to do VE, again, they cannot be GDOs. You might want to contact your PBS reps to have them help you ensure they are not GDOs. Note that if you've got a ton of time off at the end of the month, in this example we've got 9 days, you cannot do VE on all of them. B8.09 in our contract states that you cannot have less than 10 days off in a month. And that's for pairing block holders and reserve block holders. You will never go below 10 days off. Keep in mind that 10 days off is 24-hour periods. So it will depend on what you worked in the rest of the month as to how many days you will have available to do VE. That said, having 9 days off is nice for flexibility because you'll have more options for VE.